The museum guards are right on schedule. Napoleon's army piece is gone? But who? You.
Numéro 4 poursuit Carmen Sandiego. On s'approche l'Arc de Triomphe. Tout le monde répond. Attention!
No one outmaneuvers Carmen Sandiego.
Looks like you have some clever competition, Carmen.
Well, a certain philosopher once said, competition can make you stronger, player.
Which philosopher said that?
Me.
The shield of silence!
Where on earth have you two been?
We've got to talk to you in private, Chief.
Carmen's at it again!
We know, and we're...
You were right as rain about her recent thefts, all involving famous strategists or strategies. First, she ran to Iran, where she ran off with that 500-year-old chess set. A pretty strategic game. I prefer checkers myself.
Chief!
Then she stole the war maps of General William Tecumseh Sherman, whose famous march to the sea helped end the American Civil War.
Chief, would you listen a second?
Then, true to her pattern, last night Carmen breaks into the Army Museum in Paris, France, stealing the files and army pieces of one of the most famous strategists of all time, Napoleon Bonaparte.
Chief!
Troops, we have to put a stop to Carmen's strategic. We've got to... Whoa.
Look, it's Carmen!
Sorry to tell Ned in unannounced, but I didn't steal Napoleon's files and map pieces last night.
Oh? Then who did?
It's all over the French newspapers. Someone calling herself the Tigress beat me to them.
So maybe you should retire, huh, Carmen?
Maybe you should have this Tigress character arrested. And if you can't, Ivy, maybe I will.
How did you steal our Telnet passwords?
I'll be monitoring CrimeNet 24 hours a day, Zack. I want to know what you're doing to put this new amateur out of business. Meanwhile, I've left a real stinker of a clue for you in Paris for our little game. Au revoir.
Player, we need to figure out what she meant about a stinker of a clue. Access... I don't know. Things that smell?
I'll take smelly things for 50, Alex.
Let's see, we have skunks, certain cheeses, Zack's sweat socks.
Wait, cross-reference smells with Paris. That's where Carmen said the clue is.
One of the smelliest things in Paris would be the Paris Sewer System Museum, PU.
They built a museum about sewers?
Hey, the Paris sewers are world famous. Not as famous as your sweat socks, but then the Phantom of the Opera couldn't escape down your socks now, could he? The French police say Carmen used the Paris sewers to make an underground escape last night, but it wasn't a clean getaway, even though she wasn't the one caught on tape robbing the Musée de l'Armée.
The sewer museum sounds like the perfect place to start sniffing out Carmen's latest clue.
This Tigress character could mean big trouble for us. There's no telling what Carmen will do to stay in a league of her own. What was it you two burst in here to tell me?
No time, Chief. Player, C5 us to the Sewer Museum in Paris, France.
Break out your berets, bird dogs. You're headed from San Francisco, California, to what many call the most romantic city in the world, Paris, France. France, where you'll see the beauty of the world-renowned French countryside, the stunning Palace of Versailles, and Rodin's sculpture, The Thinker.
Now, where did I leave my clothes?
Hey, it's Napoleon Bonaparte again. You just can't do France without thinking of him.
This little guy was one of the world's greatest strategists and was affectionately known as Le Petit Caporal.
That means the little corporal.
Exactly, because he was, well, short.
I am not short. I am vertically challenged. Whoa!
As a power-hungry commander of France's armies, Napoleon crowned himself emperor and increased his empire by conquering much of Europe. But he was finally defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by the Duke of Wellington.
Ouh là là, sacré bleu!
Phew! It sure smells like a sewer in this museum. Carmen would send us here for a clue.
At least we won't have trouble getting around. All the streets and building numbers above are posted here in the sewers.
Hey, check out that display, Zack. What's wrong with this picture?
It's a Carmen clue for sure.
A spider and a bill?
One itsy-bitsy arachnid, $10.66. Please pay hastily.
Zack, she said arachnid.
The scientific name for spiders. It must mean something important, Ivy.
Translator scan, translator scan. Arachnids, or spiders, are named for a character from Greek mythology called Arachne. Not exactly in my top 10 list of popular names. Arachne wove beautiful tapestries, but she had a real ego problem.
I'm so good.
But when she made a tapestry that was insulting to the gods of ancient Greece, the goddess Athena turned her into the itsy-bitsy spider. She could still weave, but hey, she was a bug.
Using arachnid definitely seems to point towards tapestries. But every castle and museum in Europe has tapestries of some kind. Carmen could be after any of them.
Hey, Ive, what if this 1066 on the bill doesn't mean $10.66, but the year 1066?
Exactly, the year! William the Conqueror sailed from France and invaded England in 1066.
Ivy, it all fits. William is Bill, like this bill, and 1066 is the year. Let's hope this guy, William the Conqueror, was into tapestries.
Well, he's into this tapestry, gumshoes. The famous Bayeux tapestry is over 900 years old and shows scenes from William the Conqueror's invasion of England.
Cool. Kind of like a news video, before they had cameras.
Player, C5 us to buy your friends.
What? She did it to me again. Too late. While Carmen's away, the cat will play the Tigress. Find her. Search the area.
Something wrong, Carmen?
Obviously, you two haven't stopped the Tigress yet.
First things first, Carmen. You're Acme's top priority.
She's headed for the front.
Ivy!
Stop!
I gave you a chance, Zack and Ivy. Now I see I have to deal with the Tigress myself.
Come on, the cycles! She's moving too fast! We'll never catch her!
Yeah, but her henchmen might catch us.
No sweat! This'll be just like Dirt Bike 101 back at Acme Training Academy!
I was sick the day they covered this. And I may be sick again.
What's wrong? Can't keep up, boys?
Ivy!
Who was one of the world's greatest military strategists known as Le Petit Caporal? Napoleon Bonaparte was known as Le Petit Caporal, or the Little Corporal, because of his diminutive stature.
Looks like an apple a day keeps Carmen's henchmen away.
Cute, Zack. Very cute.
That farmer was sure nice about all the mess. And his apples are great.
Bonjour, sibling sleuths. Don't tell me. Carmen and the Tigress both got away?
But we did bust a couple of henchmen.
Well, get this. Another one of her henchmen, Ken Do, a former baker known for kneading his dough with martial arts, stole a Japanese katana kake from Venice, Italy.
A katana kake? That's a samurai sword stand. We used them in my martial arts classes.
Well, if Carmen has the stand, that could mean she might be after a sword to put in it. You think?
It fits her other thefts. The strategies of the samurai are world famous.
Nous avons trouvé ceci sur les suspects.
Merci. Hey, the henchman had 2 tickets. He was planning on going to the Chunichi Dragons baseball game tonight in Nagoya, Japan.
Wait a sec. I've been to the Atsuta Shrine in Nagoya. It's where they house a one-of-a-kind samurai sword that belongs to the Emperor of Japan.
Ivy, that must be the one Carmen wants.
Player, Carmen's trail just heated up. C5 us to the land of the rising sun.
Trade in your francs for yen, cluehounds. China, here we come.
Whoa, cool the C5 thrusters a sec, Chief. We want Nagoya, Japan, not China.
You're on your way to Japan, Zackmeister, but you're going to see plenty of China, the kind your mother yells at you for breaking because Nagoya manufactures about 90% of all Japan's fine china. Hope you like coastal breezes, because Japan's an island nation in the Pacific Ocean, made up of 4 main islands and, over 1,000 smaller ones. And although it's one of the most modern countries on Earth, a world leader in technology and finance, the Japanese still try to maintain respect for the ancient ways of their ancestors. Children are taught to respect their families, and that hard work and discipline, just like the ancient samurai believed, will pay off in the long run.
Not this time, Tigris. The prize is mine.
What's wrong, Carmen? Cat got your tongue? Looks like you missed me.
Looks like you missed the point.
And it looks like you've met your match.
This tiger lives in a place for the birds, especially those dressed formally. Bird spelled B-Y-R-D. Of course, Admiral Byrd, the first man to fly over the South Pole. And the birds in the South Pole who appear to dress formally are penguins. Not very clever, Tigress.
Nice night for an arrest, Carmen.
You had your chance, Zack. This is strictly between me and the Tigress now, and I'm keeping her clue all to myself.
Whoa, stop, thief, somebody! What are you standing around for? Did you leave a clue?
No clue, Chief. And it looks like she's given up on our case.
All she cares about is a face-off with that Tigress person.
Oh, so close and yet so what? What are we gonna do now?
I guess we just let her go do what she's gotta do.
Nagoya, Japan is well known for manufacturing about 90% of all Japan's what? Hint, it's also the name of a nearby country. Nagoya, Japan is known for manufacturing about 90% of all Japan's fine china.
So, we meet face to face.
It's 32 below out there, Carmen. Why don't you come in where we can get acquainted? The victor and the vanquished, eh, Carmen?
You haven't beaten me yet, Tigress.
That's where you're wrong.
How did you know I was coming here? I never gave you the Tigress's clue.
You didn't have to.
We made it up.
You? You're the Tigress?
What's this C5 journey to the South Pole that just showed up without you telling me? Why am I standing here feeling like my IQ has more zeros in it than the old Japanese Air Force?
Chief, we tried to tell you what we were up to, but we couldn't.
Carmen had access to listen in on our transmissions, remember?
Bravo, detectives. I always knew you were good, but you've outdone yourselves this time.
Well, you gave us the idea back when you started stealing items that had to do with great strategies and strategists.
Luckily, we broke all your clues in record time and got to the scenes of the crimes before you.
Then we put the item you were after in protective custody.
And I made sure you saw the Tigress leaving the scene.
Hey, check it out, Chief. I made these carbon dioxide-powered booster boots. Just push this trigger and instant Michael Jordan. Cool, huh?
Why the South Pole for our rendezvous, detectives?
You always have some escape up your sleeve, Carmen, so we baited you into the middle of the most desolate place on Earth, Antarctica.
Except we brought a few friends along so you wouldn't get lonely.
The perfect strategy has just put you behind bars. Well, little bro, we finally did it. We captured the great Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, with a little help from the Tigress and our greatest strategic plan ever.
Congratulations, detectives. But you've made one strategic mistake.
Oh, yeah? And what would that be, Carmen?
Never let the enemy know your secrets.
Lower the ramp!
Escaping!
Lower the ramp! When it comes to the strategy of winning, detectives, a tie or a split decision simply won't do.
Ah, we had her, Ivy! I can't believe it! We had her, and she got away again! We did everything right, and still she found a way!
Well, we didn't get Carmen, but at least as the Tigress, we got all the stuff she was gonna steal.
You know, Ivy, the Tigress, what a great alter ego.
Thanks, Chief.
But why did you choose a tigress? If it were me, I'm thinking something more exotic, like, I don't know, you know, I mean,
There's
well,
definitely
you know.
a "can I go undercover with you next time" speech coming on,
I got
Ivy.
it. The deceptive dachshund. Ow! Or maybe the cunning kangaroo rat. Boing. My favorite, of course, would be the Arbarkinator. I'll be back. Where'd you go? Oh, well. Or the riddling rattler. Or the lounge lizard.
Carmen, you outdid yourself.
That's the best reason to get up in the morning, player. To do it better than you've ever done it before.
And if you haven't done it better by nighttime?
Look at your globe, pick a spot. It's always morning somewhere.
Oh, I love the Wizard of Oz. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And talk about wizards, this guy, L. Frank Baum, was a wizard of words. He didn't write just one book about the land of Oz. No, Toto. He wrote 14 in all. Count them, Annie, 14. And I've read every... Ah!
Chief, will you get out of sight? We're supposed to be on a stakeout.
I know. We got a hot tip that Carmen might be after something here tonight. Still, I can't help. What are you doing?
It's my application for that new Acme instructor job.
In the Hong Kong branch? Ivy, why do you want that position?
Chief! Look, don't get me wrong. I love being an Acme agent. I just think I'd make a good instructor, too. Besides, even if I leave, you'll still have Glamour Boy.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Come in, Zack. Over.
Glamour? You call this glamour? I've got dry rot, termites. Huh? Oh, no. Shoo! Toto, shoo! And I just figured out why the brick road is yellow.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Goodbye.
Oh, Code Red! Something's up! The Good Witch is cruising your way, Ivy. And she didn't do that in dress rehearsal.
Code Red, let's go, Chief!
Code red. Oh my, a red code.
Whoa!
Incoming!
Ivy, help! I can't get this thing off! Help!
No, hold that pose, Zack!
This is a trip down memory lane you're not taking with me, Ivy.
Let's ride.
I'll save you, Ivy! As soon as I can find you!
Left, Zack. Right. No. The other right. Go ahead, back up. Yikes.
Where'd she go?
Looks like this case is gonna take us somewhere over the rainbow, little bro.
Those famous ruby slippers took Dorothy home in the movie The Wizard of Oz. But the only place they're going to take you is to jail, Carmen.
Wrong, player. They'll take me exactly where I want to go.
Incoming email for Ivy. Email for Ivy. Follow the bouncing head. We received your application at Acme here in Hong Kong. We'd like you to interview with us if you want the job. Sorry, it doesn't scan very well.
Yes! Did you hear that, Zack? I got the interview! I could be moving to Hong Kong!
But Ivy, you can't.
Why not?
I mean, well, shoot. We're on a case. Carmen just stole the red shoes Judy Garland wore in the Wizard of Oz movie, and
Good thinking. I'll set the interview appointment after we bust Carmen for stealing those shoes. Then I'll be a shoo-in. A shoo-in, get it?
yeah, I get it.
Aw, why so glum, Zack baby? Don't think of it as losing a sister. Think of it as gaining a bathroom and a partner.
What?
I've been meaning to introduce you to our newest Acme agent.
Chief, he's precious.
Chief, he's a dog!
Oh, how wrong you are, flea bath breath. Lassie was a dog. Old Yeller was a dog.
But Stretch here is a clue-sniffing, crime-busting canine phenomenon.
Yeah, in his dreams.
Now he's just resting, conserving energy, planning his next move. But when the case heats up, he's a doggone doggy dynamo. Hear him hum. Ow, 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 ow. Hot tip coming through. Carmen's motorcycle henchman, Papa Wheelie and Ignition, just left this message from the Wizard of Oz, high over Mount Rushmore.
There's no place like home.
Carmen is definitely on some kind of Wizard of Oz kick.
But what does it mean? No place like home.
Whoa, Ivy. Those presidents all shared the same home. The White House. That could be what Carmen's after. Player, C5 us to Washington.
Not so fast, Zack. George Washington never lived in the White House.
Huh?
Right you are, my Hong Kong-bound clue princess. Architect James Hoban didn't complete construction on the White House until after George Washington left office.
So maybe the clue has to do with only one of these presidents. But which one?
Zack, Mount Rushmore's a national park, and President Theodore Roosevelt is known for setting aside more national park land than any other president before him.
Yes, among his many achievements, our 26th president founded the U.S. Forest Service, adding over 150 million acres to our national forests.
Well, if Roosevelt is our man, where would he say is no place like home?
I was just getting to that, Barinsky. His home is now a National Historic Site located on Long Island.
Then, player, C5 us out of here.
You're on the C5 Express from San Francisco to the largest island in the continental U.S., Long Island, New York. And you want to talk about your H2O geographical smorgasbord? Whoa, listen to this. Long Island is bounded by the Atlantic Ocean, the New York Bay, the East River, the Long Island Sound, and it's connected to New York City by the world-famous Brooklyn Bridge. Wow, 80!
Hey, that's President Theodore Roosevelt.
Exact-a-tack-zack, but you can call him Teddy.
Like Teddy Bear?
Bully, bullseye, yes. Even though Roosevelt hunted big game animals, he was also big on conservation. And once, on a hunt in Mississippi, Teddy didn't bag a single bear. But then he had a chance.
I draw the line. If I shot that little fella, I couldn't look my own boys in the face again.
Since then, stuffed bears have been called teddy bears. Next stop, Sagamore Hill.
Carmen, let's go!
I hate to see you work so hard, detectives. You know, you really should be enjoying your childhood more.
We'll be enjoying ourselves just fine when we put you behind bars. Zack! Can you name the only United States president who didn't live in the White House? The first president of the United States, George Washington, never lived in the White House because it wasn't built until after his term in office.
Ivy!
Hang on, Zack! Are you okay?
I'm okay, but my tongue is stuck.
What?
My tongue is stuck on the gutter.
What are you? Ew! Your tongue is stuck on the frozen gutter. Don't you know how dangerous that is?
Ivy!
Huh? Oh, no, you don't! You okay?
You know, sis, you sure aren't gonna find this kind of action at a desk job in Hong Kong.
No, and I'm sure gonna miss your creative ways of handling a chase, little bro.
Lions and tigers and bears, what's next?
Why do you think Carmen's focusing so much on the Wizard of Oz anyway?
Player, info scan the Wizard of Oz a sec.
Back in the 1800s, when writer L. Frank Baum was 10 years old, not the whole century, just 1 year, he was fascinated by the fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm. But he was also a bit turned off by them, saying that he would have cut out all the horrible and blood-curdling parts. And when he decided to write modern-day fairy tales, that meant out with the usual genies, dragons, and dwarfs, oh my. And in with what were then modern characters like Kansas farm girls, scarecrows, and mechanical woodsmen, oh my. I hate to butt in, but you never seem to mind when I do. Stretch could help here. Oh, Stretch! Clue hunt, boy! He can track Carmen's every move in this room.
Whoa, check it out!
Zack, that's Carmen when she was a little girl. It says Carmen Sandiego on a trip with the Golden Gate Girls' School gives Teddy Roosevelt's teddy bear a hug.
And the bear in the picture is the exact bear she just stole.
What is it, boy?
Let's have a look.
I'm off to see the wizard, detectives.
Nice work, Stretch! Player, info scan old movie projectors a sec.
Hey, cool, there's Thomas Edison.
He's the famous inventor who developed one of the first movie projectors.
Wait a second. And wasn't he also nicknamed the Wizard of Menlo Park? That must be what Carmen meant.
Right, because his inventions were created in Menlo Park, New Jersey. That must be where Carmen is headed.
Zack, you're a genius.
Well, I'm no Thomas Edison, but I do have my moments. Player, crank up the C5.
Yes, movie buffs, if you thrill to Jurassic Park, you're gonna love this production of Spills and Chills from Long Island, New York to Menlo Park, New Jersey.
Okay, let's get busy. Cause this guy, Thomas Edison, definitely knew how to get busy. He had over 1,000 inventions patented in his lifetime, including a movie projector, the phonograph, that's kind of like an antique CD player, and his brightest of ideas, the modern electric light bulb. Even after he failed 10,000 times in just one experiment, he said, "I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Okay, 10,001. Pack your deodorant, gumshoes. Next stop, home of that hard-working inventor who said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Smelly but true.
Looks like the C5 missed by a mile. We'll have to walk.
Oh, great. A dog that won't walk in snow.
Hey, that's Papa Wheelie! Acme Detectives, we need to borrow your vehicle.
Watch out!
L. Frank Baum, author of many books including the Oz series, was inspired by what famous writers? L. Frank Baum was inspired to write his own fairy tales after being fascinated by those of the Brothers Grimm.
Hang on tight, Zach!
We lost him. Where's Stretch? Stretch! Hey, easy boy.
Serious up, Zach. There's Carmen. She's ours now. There's no way out of this tower. Blast it! Carmen was never here. Just a cardboard decoy.
It's a trap!
That ought to keep them busy for a while.
We've got the perspiration, and I just got an inspiration. We'll send a message the way they did it in Edison's day. Give me your jacket.
Using Morse code for trouble, SOS! Not bad, little bro. Thank goodness you saw our signal.
What signal? This dog dragged me here.
Okay, listen up. While you two were waiting for a light bulb to go off over your heads, Carmen's been busy stealing this painting by Monet. The Poppy Field in the Hollow from the Boston Museum of Fine Arts.
Poppy Field.
Ivy, it's another Oz theft. Dorothy was waylaid by a poppy field right before she got to the Emerald City, remember?
So far, everything Carmen has stolen were obstacles Dorothy encountered on her journey home.
Ivy, wait! What if that's it? Player, access the news clipping we saw at Roosevelt's house.
The Golden Gate Girls' School was an orphanage in San Francisco that Carmen
was an orphan?
Yep. The only home she ever knew was this place, until I gave her a home here at Acme.
Zach, if Carmen's following the Oz storyline like all her thefts indicate, she's bound to wind up at her home in the end.
The orphanage. It's the best shot we've got. Player, C5 us to the Golden Gate Girls' School in San Francisco. Acme detectives. Mind if we look around?
No. Help yourselves. There's nothing here. Place is scheduled for demolition first thing in the morning.
Hey, easy, boy.
Good evening, detectives. Welcome to my home. I'd offer you something, but the truth is, I didn't expect you.
What are you doing, Carmen?
I told you. A trip down memory lane.
She's stolen back the lost piece of her childhood, Ivy.
I see why you wanted the original poppy field.
And the teddy bear from your class trip to Sagamore Hill.
But the ruby slippers confused you? Oz was my favorite story, detectives. And those shoes have the power to take me home. At least, to my childhood memories.
Yeah? Well, here's another little moment you'll want to file in your memory bank. Your arrest. No, Stretch! Where'd she go?
Time to go home, detectives. There's a real storm a-brewing.
Come on, let's get the stuff she stole.
Now I know how Dorothy felt. Ivy! The boards are all breaking and I can't hold on!
You gotta hold on, Zack! Just to the bridge!
I mean it! I can't hold on!
Zack, on my signal, drop! Go!
Well, at least we got the stuff she stole.
But she got away with the orphanage.
You know, maybe it's okay, Ive. They were just gonna tear it down.
Yeah. And it is the only home she ever knew, huh?
Only home? What am I, chopped liver? I gave her a home. Acme was her home. But did she appreciate it? No. And now you're leaving too? Oh, empty nest syndrome.
Me? Where am I going?
For that job in Hong Kong.
What? And leave our new partner without teaching him the ropes? Besides, where in the world would I find a partner quite like you, Zack? Hong Kong will be there for a while. And Mr. Baum was right. There is no place like home.
You got the house, Carmen, but I'll get you next crime.
Perhaps. But that caper is a horse of a different color, player.
Listen up, crime busters. Acme needs your help. In our last clue-filled episode, Zack and Ivy infiltrated Carmen's top-secret training facility. Just when they were about to shut her down for good, she gave them the big slip. I gave them a brand-new Acme chrono skimmer, and they piggybacked onto her ion trail, heading off after her somewhere in time. Don't ask me, because I don't know where. But hit enter, and let's go find out what they're up to.
Geographical location, 19 degrees north, 90 degrees west. The year, 2101 AD. A perfect chrono landing. Ah, research always pays off. Security right where I expected. Ah! But I didn't expect this.
Three minutes. Go! Seconds till the cam box swings back around. Retractor.
We get back in the duct, spring the release, and this box flies right up into our hands.
Then we're gone before the guards hear the first blast of the alarm.
Not bad for amateurs.
Who are you?
The competition.
Huh? Freeze! Let's get out of here!
Stop! Thieves!
Let go!
I'm Carmen Sandiego. I'm a private detective and I've been on these crooks' trail for a month. Thank goodness I stopped them from getting this, Sergeant. It's only the most important scientific achievement of the millennium.
The world owes you a vote of gratitude, Miss Sandiego. This is to be unveiled at the opening of the World's Fair tomorrow. Who knows what use some ingenious thief might find for it, if they ever got their hands on it.
Yes, who knows indeed.
Whoa! According to the chrono skimmer, we're in the year 2101, Ivy.
Well, by the looks of Times Square, I'd say it's right, little bro.
The 2101 World's Fair is opening tomorrow in Africa's famed Ivory Coast. Exhibits will show off the finest the world has to offer in the arenas of...
We interrupt this commercial message to bring you an important global news update. Tonight at a top-secret United Nations facility in Central America, one heroic world citizen stopped what could have been the biggest theft of the 22nd century.
Ivy, Carmen must be involved.
I'm just glad I could help. Any good citizen would have done the same, I'm sure.
She's here!
And she's a heroine. We've got to call the chief. What's happening, Zack?
Looks like the future Acme uses our communications frequency for their C5! Whoa. It says this is Acme, but where's the screen? The keyboard?
Never mind that. Where's the chief?
Who dares invoke the name of the great and powerful chief?
Guess he didn't mellow with age.
Woo! I just love the new effects membrane they installed last week. I can answer anything. Pick a topic, any topic. Say dinosaurs. Did you say dinosaurs?
Chief!
Holographs give a whole new meaning to the word interactive, huh?
Kinda like Jurassic Park, the home game.
Hey, you're not Acme agents.
What are you talking about? It's us, Chief. Ivy and Zack.
Ivy Zack. Nope, there's no Ivy Zack team on Acme's active roster. You're Acme imposters. Security!
Wait! Chief, you gotta believe us! We're Acme agents from the 20th century. We time-traveled here with the chrono skimmer.
I have heard rumors that Acme experimented with time travel once, but the project proved muy dangeroso.
Because Carmen Sandiego stole our technology and used it, or is using it to pull off some major crime now, in the future, here.
Wait, I remember. That persistence, that won't go away sensibility. Yes, No, wait, that was a computer virus I picked up once. Sorry.
Chief, access the Acme personnel files from the 20th century. We're there. The cases we solved, the times we almost nabbed her.
No, negatory, good buddy, no can do. My memory banks are cleared out and put in storage every 50 years. Do you realize the red tape involved if I were to...
Well, there must be some record of us somewhere.
I'll ask around the water cooler. But if nobody's heard of you, you're out! And don't play with the computer!
Yeah, what computer?
Acme Central Server online.
Cool.
Cool, a one-syllable word meaning moderately cold, lacking warmth.
Careful what you ask it for, little bro. You might get it.
Give us up-to-the-minute news info on citizen Carmen Sandiego and kill the special effects mode before it kills us.
World citizen and heroine Carmen Sandiego arrived tonight at the Hotel Millennium in Moscow, Russia.
It's ironic. To become the greatest thief in the future, I'll have to wipe out my past. Computer, on. There's work to be done.
It's all just minor news bites, Ive.
Server, access old news clips of Carmen Sandiego stored in the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Ha! Pay dirt!
What's happening?
Oh no, she's deleting her past so no one can trace her. Chief!
Chief, hurry!
You saw it, didn't you, Chief?
That could have been anything. I don't know. But I did find this. Time for an Acme garage sale.
Huh?
Our Detectives of the Decade Award! That proves we existed!
Now, we need to know what was in that top secret box Carmen had her hands on in Central America. Chief?
Not so fast. That's top secret. Whoa! I can't tell you that. This only proves that Zack and Ivy once existed, not that you two are Zack and Ivy.
Oh! Let's forget him, Zack. Carmen's in Russia, and we've got to figure out what she's up to, with or without Acme's help.
Now, that's what I call spunk, moxie, guts. You two might make a couple of good gumshoes, but you're gonna have to start at the bottom.
Huh? Like on a real unimportant case?
Right.
Like one that everyone thinks isn't really a case at all?
Yeah?
Like proving Carmen Sandiego is a zero, not a hero?
We'll take it.
Yeah, but wait,
Crank up the C5 and get us to the Hotel Millennium in Moscow.
That, wasn't what I had in mind.
We're gonna prove we're the best operatives Acme ever had.
I hope I don't live to regret this. Against my better judgment, you two are off to Russia, the largest country in the world. At over 6.5 million square miles, it spans both the continents of Europe and Asia. Place is big enough for you to get into lots of trouble. So don't! And check this out, Blade Warriors. Russia has the largest continuous coastline in the world. Hockey, anyone? A big part of these coastal waters are frozen for many months of the year. Bad for shipping, good for slipping!
Oh, Tchaikovsky. I love his music, Chief. That's the 1812 Overture.
Yep. One of the most famous composers of the 19th century was Russian-born and bred. And though he probably never wore a tutu, Tchaikovsky did write musical scores for the ballets Swan Lake, Sleeping Beauty, and everybody's Christmas favorite, The Nutcracker. Yo, Pete, buddy, Pete, easy.
Years, Ivy. You'd think Acme could have fixed the C5 landing mechanism in 100 years.
Что это такое?
Их записей нет в документах мирового населения.
Надо спросить у них несколько вопросов.
We better stay out of trouble or the Chief will never believe we are who we say.
What?
Uh-oh. Let's go!
Стойте! Мы русская охранная милиция! Стойте!
Incoming! What famous Russian composer wrote the score for the ballet The Nutcracker? Tchaikovsky wrote the music for the ballet The Nutcracker, as well as the 1812 Overture.
That's Carmen's hotel. Come on.
Стойте! Предъявите ваши документы! Что здесь происходит?
This way, little bro.
Мы в погоне за двумя подозрительными типами. Я слышал, кто-то побежал туда. Вон туда.
Давай разделимся.
That was close.
Come on, we're not in the clear yet. This is Carmen's hotel. We've got to find which room.
412. 414. That's it.
I'll hit the door and go in high. You go low and cuff her. Then Kronos skim us home. Ready?
Go!
думаете, вы делаете здесь вдвоем?
Верите ли вы натяжение?
Arrested? Arrested? I think I speak for all the players online when I say that with a little effort, you two could probably discredit Acme worldwide.
Chief, I swear there was a dummy in her room.
The real Ivy and Zack, whoever they were detectives of the decade. They would never have screwed up like this.
Yeesh, he sure blew a gasket.
Yeah, but I think it was more at you than it was at me. I mean, is it just me, or do you keep getting the feeling he really sort of likes me for some reason, and I...
Zack?
Yeah?
Stuff a sock in it.
Okay, let's try putting the pieces together one more time.
I say Carmen arrived in the future and accidentally became a heroine when she interrupted those crooks in that high-tech facility stealing whatever it was they were stealing.
And let's suppose she still wants whatever it was they were stealing. Then where did she go last night? Did she pull a heist somewhere here in Moscow that'll help her get whatever was in that silver box?
I sure wish we could access the player for help.
Hey, Ivy, it's the height of the information age, right?
So,
information, please.
Zack, this is great! Look at all the free online info.
Information, please, on City Crime News. List all robberies that took place here in Moscow last night.
An electronic bank job, an online department store warehouse, a street corner stick-up. Wait, the Moscow World Museum?
Stolen. One antique Panther Man costume from a display on the Vet tribe of Africa's Ivory Coast.
Zack, why do I get the feeling this kind of thing is right up Carmen's alley?
Hello, long distance calling. Will you accept the charges? Sorry to break in on your call, but I thought it was time for a party line because the Acme Archives requisition I put in paid off.
Oh, it's us!
That was incredible!
Check me out,
I almost got her!
Yeah!
You look silly.
Yes! Zack and Ivy, large and in charge again.
Chief, now can you tell us what was in that silver box Carmen's after?
Shh! It's top secret! Activating the shield of silence.
Awesome!
Okay, listen up.
That silver box contained the world's most powerful electromagnet.
But Chief, what does she want with it, and what does it have to do with the African Panther Man costume she stole last night?
Yes, Acme home agents, while Zack and Ivy remain behind the shield of silence, see if you can figure out
where on earth is Carmen Sandiego,
based on what you already know about the case.
She's after the world's most powerful electromagnet. She just stole this Panther Man costume, and if you've been watching closely, there's an earlier clue that should help you deduce what Carmen could be up to next.
The world owes you a vote of gratitude, Miss Sandiego. This is to be unveiled at the opening of the World's Fair tomorrow.
Where might you find a Panther Man costume? India? Africa? Or Australia? Africa is where you could find someone wearing a Panther Man costume as part of a traditional tribal ceremony.
Zack, we're supposed to figure out what... Wait, I've got it. Zack, I've got it! Carmen wants the electromagnet, right?
Right.
And she stole this Panther Man costume.
Which belongs to the Vet tribe of Africa's Ivory Coast.
So, Africa's Ivory Coast is the same country we heard mentioned in that news brief back in Times Square.
Back in Times Square? Wait, the World's Fair is about to open there today. Ivy, what do you want to bet that's where they'll unveil that top-secret electromagnet to the world?
And what do you want to bet Carmen will be up to something using that Panther Man costume?
Yes, we have a winner!
Carmen Sandiego is being given the honor of unveiling the electromagnet today at the opening of the World's Fair. Did the players at home get this right? Well, gosh, dude, great, you're swell. I love you more than my own face. Here's a glowing testimonial right when you get work. Okay, enough of that.
Chief, C5 us to the Ivory Coast on the double.
Oh, fauteur de troubles. Je vais faire une scanographe de vos cartes d'identité. Alors, ayons les dossiers dans la Russie. Halt!
Not again! How does Carmen stand this?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present our intrepid Woman of the Year, Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, I was glad to stop these thieves from getting their hands on this miraculous device.
Keep your hands off it, Carmen!
She's no heroine! She's the biggest thief in the world!
For a couple of time travelers, your timing stinks, detectives. But I'm sure you good folks won't mind if I take this for a souvenir.
Vous êtes en attente d'arrestation!
Where is she? She can't have gotten very far. Pantherman, just like the costume Carmen stole in Moscow. She's gotta be there.
Attention, citoyenne! Cette femme est une fugitive de la justice!
About time they got the message!
Ah, et ces vandales sont aussi dans le quartier!
They're gonna bust us on sight, Ivy!
Look over there!
That could be her! I'll bet that's where she stashed her time machine!
We've gotta stop her! Quick, Zack, the chrono skimmer! Pick up her ion trail!
Ne bougez pas!
Oh, not again!
She got away with it! She's off in time!
Yeah, and we're doing time.
Ah!
Okay, listen up, gumshoes. We got big trouble in the time zone. Zack and Ivy chrono-skimmed to the future, where they found Carmen was a world heroine, and they were wanted by the police. But true to form, Carmen went on to pilfer the world's most powerful electromagnet. Very attractive. Then stashed it with the stolen bust of Roman leader Marcus Aurelius and vanished somewhere in time. Well, Zack and Ivy found themselves behind bars. Now let's chrono skim into the time zone and stop Carmen Sandiego.
Our only chance is to latch onto Carmen's ion trail before it fades. We need the chrono skimmer, Ive.
Éloignez-vous des barreaux à force énergique et ne secouez pas les reglisseurs.
Only 15 seconds and we'll lose her trail completely!
Then get ready to rock this joint, sis. And with the little trick I call walking Fido over the hill, that chrono skimmer will come right to us.
Hurry, Zack!
Kick it!
Alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe là-bas? Je crois que je vous ai dit de rester tranquille.
Not that it hasn't been a party, officer, but hey, it hasn't.
Don't look now, my little jailbirds, but you're breaking out of Africa, latching onto Carmen's ion trail, and heading straight for the highest mountain range in all of Europe.
But what year, Chief? What year?
Hey, is it just me or just
What's happening?
As we head back in time, the future chief must be crossing circuits with his previous incarnations.
Chief! Am I glad to see you?
Where in time have you two been? You never call, you never write, dinner got cold, then it decomposed.
No time to recap, Chief.
Check the C5 travel coordinates.
Okay, got it. Time travel pop quiz, gumshoes. Who took 37 elephants and 60,000 soldiers across the Alps in the year 218 BC?
That's easy, Chief. We're talking Hannibal, one of the greatest military leaders of all time.
And I think we just found him. Oh! Oh, no! We're going up a cliff!
With an entrance like that, Carmen's probably long gone.
Zack, I think Carmen is the least of our worries.
Hey, yeah!
Carmen's gotta be around here somewhere.
We've got bigger problems than her, little bro. Like what they're saying.
Well, Hannibal was from Carthage, so he speaks Phoenician. Quick, set the translator scan on the chrono skimmer so we can talk our way out of this. Or at least hear how he's gonna do us in.
Who are you, witches? Do what is done to their kind.
You'll want a ringside seat for my next theft, detectives. Carpe diem.
Another sorceress! Stop her! Taking everything away!
Ivy, this Roman coin must be a clue to where Carmen's headed with those elephants.
What good's a clue when Hannibal's got the chrono skimmer?
They've conjured my elephants away.
Ivy, remember Carmen stole that bust of ancient Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius?
Yeah, and she just said something like we'd want a ringside seat to her next crime.
Well, I'd say some of the most famous ringside seats in ancient Rome would be at the Roman Coliseum.
I want my elephants back, witches!
What do you want to bet Carmen's headed for the Coliseum during the reign of Marcus Aurelius?
You'll use your magic to return my elephants or face the vengeance of Hannibal's wrath.
Okay. You're not the only one ticked off at Carmen Sandiego. Catch you on the flip side.
Let's pack off to track those pachyderms, clue hounds. You're headed down the Alps and on to Rome. 176 AD, page 2.
Hey, there's the Coliseum.
Sure, you recognize the way it is in modern times, but when it opened back in 80 AD, it had fancy schmancy marble seats, bronze ornaments, statues, a cover to pull across when it got hot. This place was state-of-the-art. After that, earthquakes shook its walls and invaders stripped its treasures, though it was medieval Romans stealing the metal braces that did the worst damage. Set your translator scan for Latin, you conjugating clue-busters, the mother tongue of ancient Rome, the largest city on Earth, in 176 AD.
Whoa, I didn't think ancient Rome was so big. There must be at least 1 million people living here.
And I feel like Dorothy in Munchkinland.
Looks like most people around this time didn't run much taller than 5 feet. Get used to a lot of stairs.
Yeah, and our clothes aren't helping either. Well, like the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans. A stola for me, a tunic for you.
Nego.
Set the translator scan to Latin.
Check.
Oh, no. Not linen. For you, I have cotton from India, silk from faraway China.
Linen's just fine, thanks. Zack, pay the man. Use the coin Carmen gave us.
Uh-oh. Must have dropped it in the Alps.
Oh, thieves, eh?
Zack, run!
Centurion, stop them! Boy, have you seen 2 thieves? One a giantess taller than me?
Mm-mm.
Come on!
Thanks,
Lucius, glad to help. Everybody knows old Cheese Wheel Breath is nothing but a bully.
Thanks, Lucius. Catch you around, huh? Ivy, we gotta warn the chief.
Yo, what's up, Zack?
Carmen's done something to the fabric of time. What's a modern yo-yo doing back here in ancient Rome?
Hey, have a relax attack, Zack. Yo-yos go back to the Stone Age.
Hello? Forget the yo-yo. What we need to figure out is what an electromagnet, Hannibal's elephants, and a bust of Marcus Aurelius have to do with Carmen at the Roman Coliseum.
Chief, weren't elephants, lions, and other wild beasts imported to Rome for the Coliseum Games?
Hey, correctamundo, Mowgli. The Romans did like to see a fight to the finish. Thousands of slaves, Christians, and gladiators were killed in the Coliseum shows during its heyday. No laughing matter.
Okay, so maybe Emperor Marcus Aurelius
spends a lot of time at the Coliseum Games, and Carmen's gonna sneak in using the elephants as some kind of cover to steal something from him personally.
Nope, no way. Marcus Aurelius hated to watch the game. When he had to go, this ancient dictator would dictate letters, barely watching the bloody extravaganza below.
Dear sir, regarding your letter of the Ides of March.
There they are! Huh? By the apartments! Stop thieves!
Let's go, Zack!
Hurry! This way!
Whoa!
We've got them now!
Gotta hand it to the Romans for inventing these aqueducts. They make perfect getaways.
Just like water slide park back home!
Except for that whirlpool! Can you name the Phoenician general who led his army across the Alps on elephants? Hannibal led his army across the Alps on elephants, trying to pull off a surprise attack on Rome.
We go back in time more than 2,000 years and the Romans have hot running water? Just keep us out of it, Ivy!
This way, Zack!
The water shorted out our chrono skimmer. Till I can fix it, better not make the same mistake we did letting Hannibal get his hands on...
Stop thieves!
Run!
Arrest these thieves! Amazing! You have the strength of an Amazon of Greek legend.
Then she'll pay for this intrusion like the fighter she is. Take them to the Coliseum Games.
Looks like we got off easy, Hive. We're going to the games.
We're going to the games! We're going to the games! Zack, we are the games! And at the Coliseum, they play to the death, remember?
Relax. We've still got time to figure out what Carmen's up to, stop her, and blow this lion's den before morning.
Okay, according to what you've told me and my diagnostics, I'd say you guys are kitty litter.
What?
But all you got to do is find a strand of silver, and I think the Zackmeister here could do some Band-Aid technology on the Chrono Skimmer's ion transfer mechanism. He's so clever.
Really?
Well, you better do it by sunup, because that guy I dumped into the pool wants to fight me first thing.
Ivy, look!
Carmen's bringing something in on the elephants.
But if she wants to show she's the greatest thief of all time, you can bet she'll make her move tomorrow when she's got a full house here in the Coliseum.
Yeah, and we'll be a little too busy fighting for our lives to be able to stop her.
Translator-scan subsystem. It'll translate anyone within shouting distance, Ivy. I'll keep looking for some silver to use as a conductor wire.
What's going on?
What?
Huh?
It seems Marcus Aurelius has seen fit to choose some other opponent for the female warrior.
Well, whoever they send in should be better for me than him.
Hey, Ive!
Zack?
Can you name the largest city on Earth in the year 176 AD? In 176 AD, there were over 1 million people living in Rome, making it the largest city in the world at that time.
If we don't want to end up as part of the Lion Act, this has to seem like a battle to the finish, Zack.
Okay, ready or not?
Hey!
Can't you at least make it look like you're really trying? I am really trying.
Finish her! Finish her!
Zack, get up! Caught you napping. Hey! Chase me, Ivy. What? Just like when we were little kids. We'll give him a show.
Juno! This girl thrashes armed men with her bare hands!
Hey! You know Mom would never let you get away with that! And I would have told Dad whenever you did that!
Finish her! Finish her! Finish her! Finish her! Finish her! Finish her!
Ivy, what do we do?
No! Don't finish her! Emperor! I'll buy her! She'll make an excellent slave and bodyguard.
Phew.
You will return in the champions round.
Cool.
And you have been bought to fight again.
Now I shall have a fight.
Ivy! Excuse me?
You'll pay for this, boy.
Later, dude. Something silver to use for the... Hello? The stolen bust. Latex like you'd use for making a rubber mask. Whoa!
A tribute in honor of my winning goddess of strength.
Ivy! Zack, I got a silver necklace. Quick, repair the chrono skimmer. I don't know how long I can keep this up before I get a thumbs down from Marcus Aurelius.
You mean Marcus, not Aurelius?
What?
Carmen's impersonating him, Ivy. She used the stolen bust to make a latex mask.
Why would she?
And look at the Valerium!
Hey, the sunshade! It's not made of cotton like it should be.
Last night, Carmen must have used Hannibal's elephants to climb the Coliseum steps and help her install whatever that is.
Now for a show these Romans will never forget.
Carmen's stealing the Coliseum! She got away! The electromagnet must be powering her vehicle, but we'll never get down there in time to stop it!
Ivy, remember how the keystone of an arch supports the whole wall?
Zack, you're a genius! Get back!
No! Not my time machine! Barely enough power for her to get home, Ivy. And she won't be taking anything with her.
I'm afraid I could only save you so many times in my disguise as Marcus Aurelius.
Get her!
This game, you lose.
No! Where'd she go?
Stop her!
For a second there, I thought Carmen had lost it.
Come on, little bro, that's not Carmen's style. The only thing Carmen lost was her shot at being the greatest thief of all time. We must have just missed her.
Next time, I swear Carmen won't slip through our grasp like this, Chief.
Don't be so hard on yourselves, gumshoes. You save the Coliseum for future generations and return the stolen items to keep the past, present, and future on track. Hey, if you were any better, you'd be, well, me. And and what is that?
Oh, Carmen's idea of a joke, Chief.
A joke? You go get her, detectives. You bring her in. I don't care what it takes. Use all the Acme personnel and equipment. Use the credit card. You bring Carmen Sandiego in. I don't care what it takes. Use all the Acme personnel and equipment.
You tried to steal from the past, present, and future, Carmen, but it was all a waste of time.
The only waste of time is when you have nothing to show for it.
What have you got? Everything was all returned.
You can take away the stolen items, player, but no one can take away my experience, not even you.
Yes, Ivy. With the answer to this trivia question, you can take home a gorgeous set of unbreakable luggage by Cinder Block. And the Professor Pinhead Home Chemistry Kit, a product so cheap that even after you master it, the only way you'll get into science is by donating body parts. Let's give her a hand.
Come on, Chief. This is for a tie score. Get to the question.
Okay. Here we go. When and where was ice cream invented?
Ice cream. Ice cream was first made in China with, a mixture of milk and rice packed in snow about 4,000 years ago. Yes! Your turn, little bro. Top that.
Whoa, halftime, sis.
But it's a tie score. You can't bail now.
Chill. We're just taking a break. Current Copy's doing a big story on Carmen.
Cool.
Tonight, Current Copy's own Sandy Savage is going to tell us everything we ever wanted to know about Carmen Sandiego. Just who is this mystery woman and where will she strike next?
Thank you, Maury. The only certainty is, whatever this master thief has up her sleeve, it's going to be big.
Mieux que les biscuits, hein, lui?
Perfect.
L'Arc de Triomphe, il est disparu. Mais comment?
Drive!
Il faut que la filée passe d'aller. Oh là là! Un cul-de-sac! La voilà! Elle file vers la grande place!
So, as you can see from my report, Carmen Sandiego may be the greatest thief of all time, Maury.
Intelligent woman.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, Sandy. Face it, no one had even heard of her 10 years ago. And who's to say she won't be old news by tomorrow morning? The greatest thief of all time? Please, I think not.
Carmen, should we go? We don't have much time.
Ah, but that's where you're wrong. I just realized I have all the time in the world.
Guess Current Copy isn't too impressed with you, Carmen. Especially now that you've resorted to stealing miniatures of famous landmarks, when you used to steal the real ones.
The size of the job isn't as important as the impact it has in the end, player.
As usual, no one knows what Carmen Sandiego will be up to next, except Carmen herself.
And me? Whoa, think about it. If I know what Carmen's up to, then, maybe I am Carmen!
Whoa, what are you talking about, Chief?
I have always looked good in red, Zack, but those shoes, whoa, a real pain in the neck.
Chief, what do you mean you know what Carmen's up to?
In the last hour, Carmen herself personally skated off with the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the Parthenon, and the Arc de Triomphe.
But that's impossible. She couldn't have visited all 3 of those countries in the last hour.
Usually you'd be correct, my merry map meister, but Carmen actually stole miniature replicas of these architectural wonders from the Mini Europe theme park in Brussels, Belgium.
Then, player, C5 us to the side of her one-stop shoplifting spree double time.
Break out your forks, gumshoes. You're on your way from San Francisco to Brussels, Belgium, birthplace of Brussels sprouts. Yeah.
We've scanned the crime scene for 3 hours now. Carmen didn't leave a single clue. Hey, boy, what you got there?
Lui a pris cette botte dans des voyaux de Carmen.
Well, we gotta start somewhere. Player, try an info search of all Carmen's henchmen who wear a size 10.
Ivy, Ivy, Ivy! Do you have any idea how many cinder fellas could fit that glass slipper?
Oh, wait a second. Maybe Carmen left us a clue without realizing it, Ive. Smell.
Ah! It smells like ammonia?
There's a muddy substance here, too. And if my hunch is right, I knew it! Bat guano!
Bat guano? Zack, are you telling me I just sniffed bat manure?
Player, info scan bats a sec.
Ah, bats. Those fabulous flying furballs are transglobal, don't you know? Living almost everywhere in the world except the frigid Arctic zone. Who can blame them? Not a decent croissant for miles.
Hey, a vampire bat! You know, Ive, they really do drink the blood of animals.
Yeah, well, leave your garlic at home, because they're not likely to attack humans. And they only live in Latin America. Think. Oh, most bats live where? Dark, cool places like trees, attics, or...
Caves!
Oh, great, Chief. And there are only how many caves in the world? Don't answer that.
This just in. The Acme Bug Network just picked up a top-secret vile transmission that mentioned heightened henchman activity in and around Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Wait a sec. Bowling Green, Kentucky? Zack, it's got henchmen and it's near the biggest cave system in the world, Mammoth Cave National Park.
Sounds like a good place to scan for our one-shoot wonder, huh? Player, C5 us stateside and caveside.
Strap on your safety gear, spelunkers. You're C5ing it from Brussels, Belgium to the longest known cave system on the planet Earth, Mammoth Cave National Park. Mammoth Cave is a real spelunker's paradise. There's that word again, spelunker. I like saying it. Spelunker, spelunker, spelunker.
Spelunker means someone who explores caves as a hobby, Chief.
Well, get ready to spelunk your bad selves, cause you're coming in for a landing 350 feet below the Earth's surface, near Mammoth Cave's Echo River.
Oh! Nice landing, Chief. 20 feet up on a stalagmite.
It's a stalactite, Zack.
Whatever. I always get them mixed up.
A stalactite has to hang on tight to stay on top.
Ivy, I don't...
Zack, look! A tour group. Those two don't look much like spelunkers to me.
It's Carmen's henchmen, Therese Classe and Clay Tandoori. Huh? This is getting totally weird. Cool. Come on in, sis. The water's fine.
It's just a holograph.
Welcome, nubile recruits. State your names, please.
Don't give your real name.
State your names, please.
I'm Bat Guano.
Ew, gross.
Welcome, Bat Guano, and you, Gross. Prepare
Prepare for body scan.
This must be where Carmen tries out the crooks who want to become vile henchmen, Ivy. I mean, you, Gross.
Just keep your eyes and ears open, Beth Guano.
Check it out. Look out! Look out! It's Carmen's training ground, all right.
Come in, Chief. Come in.
Her security system must be jamming our signal.
Look! She's using holographic reproductions of world landmarks to weed out the henchmen who won't cut it on the real jobs.
Ivy, she must have stolen those scale model miniatures from Brussels to scan into her holo system. Totally ingenious.
Attention all vile henchmen. Cease your training drills and rendezvous for a top priority job.
You vile wannabes!
What in the world is that?
Must be Carmen's idea of a joke. The chief was her boss. Now she's programmed her own version of him to oversee training.
You Gross and Beth Guano! So you think you're good enough to become vile henchmen, eh? Well, as long as you stand there, I don't think you're good enough to make my lunch. I guess you are good enough. Okay, let's move out. And remember, if you botch a job in here, you're off the team. In fact, you'll hit the trampoline so hard on your way out, you'll be buying your next wardrobe in this square half-acre. But succeed, and you move on to the next level.
We've got to try to make it through, Zack. We're right at Carmen's front door.
So let's get started. Your first mission, see if you've got what it takes to help Carmen steal the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
But you can't steal it if you don't know where it is. Lint breath.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa is in Pisa, Italy, sir.
Correctamundo, Batguano. Now it's crime time.
Easy enough. Guess we climb the tower and hook the cable to that blimp, little bro.
You can't do the crime if you don't have a mind, so let's burn some brain cells. If you've got any. Why does the Leaning Tower lean?
Its foundation shifted because it was built on very wet soil, and it still shifts today. Only not this much.
And what do you call these groovy curved openings all around the tower? You Gross? I'm waiting.
Simple. These are called arches.
And Paisano Guano, what's the key ingredient in these arches? Need some help? Key ingredient?
They're made of marble?
Nope, no way.
Huh? Ah! Ivy!
Hang on, Zack! Bat!
All right, Gross, your turn. The key ingredient in these arches.
The key in any archway is the stone that holds the other stones in place.
The keystone! It's the center stone in the curve of an arch! I knew that! I did. All right!
Yes! I can't believe we're celebrating. We just stole the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Well, aren't we just ready for Final Jeopardy? Moving. We're moving on, people. We're on the wrong set. Work with me, focus.
Alert. Security breach in level 2.
Impossible. There's no one at the training. You too. Well. Let's find out how smart you really are. I have a test you'll never pass.
Wow! No one's ever made it to level 13. I forgot we even had a level 13. Uh-oh, you're not going to like this one. The lightning round. Okay, listen up, my maybe wannabe henchman. You've got 2 minutes to complete this level. Or remember, your exit meet. Let's move. We've got places to go, things to steal. Carmen Sandiego wants you to steal a flying buttress. Which one should you go after?
Wait, Zack! A flying buttress isn't a bird. It's an arch used in Gothic architecture.
Come on! A minute 30 left!
Flying buttresses were built on the outside of Gothic cathedrals to help support the weight of the roof. And, hey, wait for me.
Hurry, Zack!
Now, which of these dams doubles as a comfortable home?
Hey, that's the Hoover Dam on the border of Nevada and Arizona. It generates hydroelectric power, but nobody lives there.
And that's a beaver dam, which is also the beaver's home.
Yes!
Only 40 seconds left. Carmen!
Is it real or part of the program?
Oh, I'm real, detectives. Congratulations on your success at negotiating my obstacle course thus far. It's nice to have some worthy adversaries. Get to me and I'm yours, detectives. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll be trapped in my mind maze.
Wow, look, Ivy! That's a holograph of Angkor Wat Temple in Cambodia.
But how are you going to get there using the common everyday items is the million-dollar question.
If we can get this rope into that bullseye, it should get us across.
I'll never be able to throw it far enough. And I don't think Carmen left this here for us to drink, either. Water can't be compressed. It can only be moved.
Right! So we use the air from the bicycle pump to build up pressure on the water inside the bottle.
You're just about out of time!
And when we release the pressure with some exceptionally good aim... Yes! Hang on!
Only 12 seconds left.
Carmen's in there.
9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hey, hey, whoa, hey, what are you? You can't, hey, what, oh, I'm out of here, goodbye.
We beat your system. Your history, Carmen.
You don't know how right you are, Zack.
We've got to stop whatever she's doing.
Where'd she go? There's no way out of here. Ivy, look! The Acme Chrono Skimmer!
Hey, our signal isn't jammed anymore.
You never call, you never write. CrimeNet's going bonkers. Carmen just stole the bust of Marcus Aurelius.
Chief, remember when the Acme Chrono Skimmer turned up missing the last time we went time skipping?
How can I forget? I got stuck with that bloody English accent.
Well, Carmen stole it and used it to make her own time traveler.
And I assume she didn't leave a forwarding address.
What are we gonna do?
Well, Gumshoes, looks like you'll be needing this then, eh?
A new Chrono Skimmer? Oh, Chief, you're the best.
Ivy, if we're fast enough, we should be able to trace her ion trail.
So go get her, crime dogs, whenever she is.
Uh-oh, she's headed.
Where, Zack? Where?
The future!